Hold on one second. Apparently, I saw this in the Reddit. Apparently, AOC put out a video glazing Letitia James for some fucking reason. Make noise.
Ripped off.
Endorsement video? Yeah, but like, Letitia James was guaranteed to win. She doesn't need an endorsement video. Also, Letitia James just attacked Mamdani.
For doing her job.
She's genuinely so fucking disappointment, dog. Sorry, disappointing. It's insane to me that she would like. Why is she bad? Letitia James is opposed to our political project. She attacked Mamdani and said he was blowing up the Democratic Party, which is objectively false. If you think that, you don't believe in democracy. Mamdani and the people that he endorsed, inspired voters to come out and vote for them because they promised change, because they promised something better, because they promised something new. The idea that this is blowing up the Democratic Party is just a fucking lie. That's the last thing Letitia James did. There was no need for this endorsement video. Letitia James is not at risk of losing. Not even a little bit. What the hell's wrong with AOC? I think she's just a traitor. I'm sorry. Like, I think that you can assign blame in a bunch of different ways. You can say, oh, she's too weak. Oh, you know, she's complicit, whatever. But like, it's embarrassing.
New York.
This video was made before the Tuesday primary. Yeah, but Letitia James was still Letitia James back then. You know the last thing she did before saying that? Letitia James went to the goddamn Nazi rally in New York. Letitia James is not a woke lord. There was no need for this endorsement video. If anything, it feels like a disingenuous effort on AOC's part to use, like, again, the mantle of idpol as a way of promoting moderates under the guise of progressivism. Letitia James is not like a hardline progressive. She's not a DSA type. She's not as far left as she could be. She is, however, a black woman. So this video feels like it's promoting big political change, you know? Look at us. We're getting things done. We're doing good stuff, you know? But what has Letitia James actually done lately? Well, I mean, she's led the front against Trump. Wow, a Democrat fighting against Trump. What a remarkable bar to hold people to. By the way, AOC endorsed James's opponent back in 2018. Really? I actually didn't know that, or perhaps didn't remember that. She went to that pro-Israel rally? Letitia James spoke at that pro-Israel rally. Had a damn gun pressed into the small of her back. What does AOC even get out of this? She would win Schumer's Senate seat even if she did nothing to capitulate to the center. It could be like an attempt at a presidential bid, but I think that stuff like this only weakens her. She's already like the most popular Democrat. The idea that she needs to capitulate to these freaks in order to win is just ridiculous, which means she's either been lied to and she believes it because she's weak, or she's being malicious. Thought Letitia James was a good guy. I thought she was doing something good for Mamdani at the beginning. I don't know what you're referring to. I have, like, legitimately, I have, and I understand that this statement was after the primary. I have no respect whatsoever, none, negative respect for the idea that Mamdani is blowing up the party. If you think that energizing Democrat voters to vote for Democrats who are progressive is blowing up the party, you are anti-democracy. You are, as far as I'm concerned, you're a fucking Republican asset. What you're essentially saying is, no. We need to be the party of the raped forever. We need to be infinitely cuckolded as Schumer. Never question your masters. Never hold them to any higher standards. Never hold their feet to the fire. If you're dissatisfied with the behavior of the Democratic Party, die. This isn't a democracy. We operate under a system of ethnic and senior, not privilege. What is the term? Patronage. You want to elect better candidates? Fuck you. Nah, fuck this bitch. I'm sorry. Disappointed in Mamdani. Wasn't there a backroom meeting yesterday where the DSA was panicking, or sorry, where the Democrats were panicking about the DSA? It's actually more embarrassing than that. There was an emergency meeting held by House Democrats because they were panicking over what position they're supposed to hold on Israel. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So fucking embarrassing, dog. So embarrassing. I'm trying to find it. 1 second. Looking for the post. Ba-dum. Why can't I find it? I can't find it because I'm stupid. And I really can't find it. Where is it? That is true. That is true. House Democrats meeting Israel emergency. House to vote on foreign aid to Israel. SCOTUS allows Trump to strip Haitians and Syrians of status. Thousands still missing as well. Okay, but what about the meeting? What about the meeting? Huh. Why can't I find this? That's annoying. Oh, well. Whatever the case, I suppose. It was like 13 House members. Do we have their names? No, I guess my point was that I'm mad at AOC. This Letitia James shit, man, so fucking disappointing. Listen to this. Some of the candidates that he supported are individuals who do not understand the politics of New York City, the cultural differences from district to district, who have not been part of the history and the struggle of some of these districts and are relatively new to the body politic. So, like, let's break this down for a bit. Relatively new to the body politic is literally just seniority patronage. The idea that you're not allowed to run and win if you're young. That is psychotic. New to the body politic. Oh, sorry, you haven't paid your fucking due deference, the Democratic Party, who have not been part of the history and struggle of some of these districts, and the cultural differences from district to district makes me think she's referring to Daria Lisa and the Dominican Haitian line. Like, this to me seems like a signal to ethnic patronage. The idea that, like, no, don't you understand? That was like a Dominican district, and you're coming in and you're blowing it up. You're blowing up like the systems of ethnic allegiance that we've built, which, by the way, especially in places like New York City, which are very, very diverse, Democrats have been cynically relying on ethnic patronage for a long time. Non-whites in America, many of them are quite reactionary politically, but they understand that the Republican Party fucking despises them because the Republican Party is racist. So they're like, well, I guess we'll go with these Democrats. Or more specifically, we're going to go with these specific Democrats who have been in our district for decades, who are, you know, on our side. They're our guy. This is ethnic patronage. It's also, as far as I'm concerned, third world shit. Get that the fuck out of America. No. You don't understand. Only a Dominican candidate's allowed to win here because they're specifically capable of appealing to the Dominicans. Fuck you. Racist ass motherfuckers. Oh yeah, here we go. In a closed House Dem meeting, rank and file lawmakers expressed alarm at having to vote on an amendment to cut off aid to Israel. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We don't have the members' names, do we? That would be nice. Fuck you. No, we don't.